Greetings, entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. So in this video, we're going back to the PLEB Dynasty, that's why we're back here again. And there's mainly two things I want to try and do. We'll probably do one in this video, and the other thing I can try and get a start on. But basically, in the build section here, there's some stuff that I can build here. As you can see, buildings that I need to put down just so I can make sure that I produce buildings while this kingdom is active, because that's very important. However, here's the thing. There's the Plebing Latte Cafe, the toy store, and the Maison du Cake. I want to place those down, and my plan is I want to place these down near the front here. You may be saying, well, would that be blocking the Plebing Kingdom? Well, this isn't meant to be like a front gate per se. This is meant to be more of like the gates for custard, like, you know, the King Zone, the Chill Zone, which as you can see here, I'm pretty sure Kingdom should be moseying on about somewhere. Yeah, as you can see, our king is right here, so guess what? We can just put him over here, just like get a good old close-up. He's having a jolly old time. I know he doesn't like being picked. Well, no, he's actually liking being picked up. And look at this. Look at the friend. Look at him. Look at that big old blop. He loves it. He's at rule, and he has the Sugar Gnome guards at command, too. Literally at his own will. Literally everything. It's perfect. He loves it, and I love it, too. So, I want to try and get those buildings up today. And also, I want to see if I can get any other sort of building up. I don't know if I should get like a specific plebing zone for them built. Like, I'm thinking about having some sort of like a construction zone, like some sort of like a place where it's like, oh, this is where all the building goes down, or maybe have like an area that's kind of meant for like each building or something. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to try and put them all up, because I want to try and make everything work. But with that being said, I will try and read comments from two videos. Primarily, I'm going to be reading comments from a dragon or a wyvern, Red Dragon Adventures. And also, if I have time, I'm going to be trying to read comments from also the biggest library to exist, World Exploration. Where I need to mention that if you want to leave your comments and questions down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we like appreciate being around each other, from community to creator and creator to community, I think that's what matters the most. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and try and get started on this. And also, I do need to mention, even though I said I'm going to try and get to 2 videos, I will still be implementing like the comment lock, which if you don't know what that is, that basically means if you leave more than 5 comments on the video, I'm going to ignore everything past the 5 comments, because it's not that I don't care about your comments. It's because I want to try and get to every comment as quickly as I can, basically. And I can't do that when someone just has like so many comments written down. So what I want to do here, I want to see if I can expand this downwards. And yeah, I need to mention that as well. If I didn't mention that, I'd probably be in trouble. But with that being said, let's go ahead and read some comments. There's 4 from Shadow Does Stuff, as far as I'm reading here. There might be more, but I'm just scrolling down just in case. Okay, I'm reading 4. One says, wait, is there 4? Oh, there is 4, but for some reason, YouTube's glitching and giving everyone the wrong profile picture. Man, YouTube comments are so based. Anyway, one comment says, dang, he really said, some of you talk too much. And he responded with, I don't mean this in a rude way. Well, you have to understand, I want to try and reach everyone. Like, I don't want that to like sound like a rude thing. It's just like when everyone like, you know, has legitimately like, you know, a lot of things to be said, I want to try and reach every single person. I don't want a video to be like focused with like 5 minutes of one person trying to just say a certain amount of comments. Because I feel like if I did that, then that would just be plumbing ridiculous. I want to try and reach everyone as efficiently and as fastly as possible. But that is just me. If you think that is wrong, then feel free to tell me in the comments, because I've been doing that for a little bit of time now. Okay, so now that we have this open area, also the other comments, one other comment says, Kick Run OvenBreak universe, there's not enough dragons. Kick Run Kingdom universe, there's too many dragons. Yeah, it seems there's so many more dragons in the Kick Run OvenBreak universe, in the Kick Run Kingdom universe. You look one way, there's a dragon. Another way, dragon. We're gonna put the toy store in like a more central area. I want it to be like made so like it kind of like parallels and backwards of this, so like off the grid 1, 2, 3, 4? I guess something like that. So like off the grid 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually kind of perfect, actually. Pretty sure. Like straight in front of that. There we go. And I'm gonna get rid of the background for it, because or maybe I can like make it a little bit more forward, just because of the placement of everything else. I have interesting placements for everything, really, now that I think about it. I think it's gonna be interesting how I do this, but let's go ahead and place our other 2 buildings. One is gonna be the cupcake thing, which there's some snacks over here that I guess we can like freshly give ourselves one. Or maybe I can make it like kind of curve. Kinda. But I don't want it to like run over everything. Okay, so let's turn this off. So this will be, can I place it over that? That would be 3, which will be nice and parallel to this. Okay, that would be half, so I can actually make that match. And then I could snag up the other building, which, can I find it over here? Yes I can actually. It's over here, so if I did this, it would be 1, 2, 3, and half corner there. And then that would be lined up right there. Well, I mean, that's not lined up actually. Is it? Because that's, wait. Because that kind of coincides right there. But that's not on the edge. Am I missing something? Can this go over one more? No, that's on the very end. What? Oh, what? Huh? Huh? Hold on, let's do some measuring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that's on the edge of that. If we measure this, plumbing, if I can do this correctly, plumbing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a little bit one off. Is that one off? Oh shoot, this is a problem because of like OCD standards. Maybe I can make it work like. No, that wouldn't make sense. What the heck is going on? Oh no, the confusion is starting to roll in. This is a big problem because they're not centered. Like this building, you can move it one more and still be centered. Then you move it another way. I guess maybe I can push them forward and make it look neater, but then that means okay, if I put, maybe I have to set it like that just to make him, because then that one looked fine. That would just make him the exact, maybe that's the point. It's just kind of ridiculous how I'd have to make it like that. I swear, the nerve of some content, I swear. But if it has to be like that, then like it has to be like that, I guess. Because like I push it right here, and then that, what? No. Shoot, I gotta get to the other comments. Another comment from Shadows, this stuff says, lightning, a common question, lightning so we never run out of electricity. Honestly, that'd be a good superpower to have, the powers of lightning. Just big old zappers. I would actually like that too, I gotta be honest. That's pointed downwards, and because now if I push this over here, that would be like a little, would it? Yeah, it still would be, because that would just be like off center by a half. And I don't think there's a way I can expand on that. I don't think. I could try doing some tests. In the meantime, the other Shadow Dust stuff comment says, I only really post 4 comments on average, so I'm safe. Well, you know what? Good for you. At least you know that you're safe, because if you weren't, then you'd be on thin ice, young man. Yeah, that covers 1, and then 2. Like 1, 2, yes. But then no, press X on that. Okay. And then the other side, like crop 1, 2, it's basically the exact same, but they're not exact. OCD people are freaking out right now. Alright, well, let's remove the background. Maybe we can just do that for visual aspects. Maybe it can look better on that department. Just a little bit by that. Okay, how about that? Yeah. Surrounding the throne, just in case, so like if a customer ever sleeps on the throne and they wake up, they can go ahead and visit a like local toy store or something. And maybe I can make all of them connect. Maybe it would look unique, like if I take a gander at the layout. Maybe, could it work? I guess I could try. No use in not trying, I guess. So let's find our plumbing, royal plumbing thingamawhatsit. Surround. I'd have to use lawn first to get rid of them. Just let me swap the tiles, dude. Why does lawn have to count as like the tiles that like gets rid of stuff? That, and then this. This isn't even perfectly aligned technically. I don't think, at least. Let's do one up right there and one up right there, I guess. And then make those. Okay, I guess I could do that. That works, honestly. And then I could do this. Not the worst. I mean, it could be better. But I'm just saying, if this is what I have to do to make a kingdom look pretty interesting, then it's what I'm gonna have to do. So, I think, okay, I can move the mouse around actually doing that, which is kind of useful. But that would imply I'd have to get rid of other stuff. So there'd be 2 down here. Just trying to make sure they all align. Okay, the open space. Bam, bam. And I think that is good. So now we can get our normal tiles. And while I do this, let's read some other comments. There's some comments from Shiny Luxio 312, who says, one says, I think Shadow does stuff. Well, it's in his name. Why wouldn't he do stuff? Imagine being called Shadow does stuff and you don't do stuff. Like, excuse me, that's kind of false advertising. Another comment says, me trying to resist the urge not to laugh after typing we and me instead of we and me. You fool. You've done it now. Oh wait, that's not the right tile. Mess it up. Okay, should be these white pattern ones, right? If I can find them. It's these, right? Yes, it is. Perfect. And, no. I think I fixed it. I hope I did. And the other comment says, it's a wyvern. Well, you solved it. The video is indeed called A Dragon or a Wyvern, and you smashed it. It is indeed a wyvern. Congratulations. You get some free claps out of me because you solved the mystery. Oh, this actually could be like a walk-around path, honestly. Like, if we look in the overworld, like, maybe people just walk around as, like, a slow, like, it's like a shopping thing. Kind of like it's like a shopping route, if that makes sense. It kind of doesn't look bad, I gotta be honest. And then we could just do it with the rest, but I'd have to place more lawn just to replace the walls. Great. Anyway, let's read some comments from, there's two from Yokai, which one says first like, which I guess congratulations for the first like. And the other comment says lightning dragon. Oh, that's the second time people wanted a lightning dragon. Like, I guess I can understand that because lightning dragons sound really cool. And honestly, I wouldn't mind owning one myself. Okay, so we can strip these right here. Stooloop and stooloop. No, don't strip that one because that connects it all together. Flipping this and I guess a corner right here. Boop, boop, and boop. Yeah, perfect. Boop, boop, boop. And making sure that everything works well. If it doesn't work well, then I will panic now. Making sure it all matches. It would need that corner right there. Perfect. Great. This is progress. I guess should we just get rid of the whole like flat thing? Just to kind of center it around each other? Probably. Just to make it work. There we go. And yeah, I think that's good. And then we could just get this. Nope. This one. There we go. And we'll be fine. But there's some comments from Mona that I may as well read. I think she left exactly 5, so I have to go through them. One says, today we named a played and okay, that's today we played Kahoot and all the class have to put Tiger with Crown and I was in last place like always. Here's the names of all the names. Me was Mona, Dawn and Dream were Toleko. How can you do a 2-in-1 name? Does that make any sense? Like, how can you play as 2 people if it's like you need only 1 person to play? Like what? Ooh, I may need to do a surround thing right now. Or maybe I can replace those. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. But you said, Dawn and Dream, Toleka, the 2 I really want to talk to. Toleka again? Some group girls, RTM, some 2 girls, TF1, 2 boys, Led BG, the boy who sounded like a 5-year-old girl, Dejado. My crush didn't come, so yeah, that's what we'll call himself. Yeah, you have a weird class. I'm glad that I graduated school when I did. Your other comment says, so yesterday's situation, the girl lied like always. 2 said she was lying, so yeah. Then don't trust the girl if she's always just gonna lie. Like, let's be honest. You don't need to trust someone like that in your life if they're just always gonna be like manipulative and just lie to you like that. Like, it's just improbable. Trust to be around the people you actually trust, you know?
Is there something bothering you?
Yes, it's common, actually. But anyway, well, this area looks well set up for what it's worth. I mean, maybe you could say that this other stuff is kind of like an eyesore, just in regards to the surrounding, like, buildings and, like, the different paths, but I don't think it looks too bad. I think what I could at least do is go back to the build section. No, I would need to, nope, that's the wrong thing. I need to go to layout, and then go to Flatlands, put some of these normal ones, and I think 1 right here and 1 right here. I think that looks a bit better, I think, but whatevs. Well, we good right there. And see, that looks a little bit more neat in my general opinion. Making good progress here so far. Another Mona comments. Hey, don't worry. If you want me to, I'm basically your adopted father. I could basically be your dad. It's fine. Another comment from Mona says, to be real in France, I can put the quality into 360, not like Algeria, where it said if you put into 360, all the country's going to run out of electricity. But yeah. What's going on in France? Like, I think I should be concerned what's going on in France. I'm I'm going to be honest. Another comment says, common question, I don't know, I like he can shoot spikes, literally they're not stolen from How to Train Your Dragon. Well, I didn't know that happened in How You Train Your Dragon, so I don't know. Let's make this round out like one more, like down the line. And then I think I can put fences, or like little gate things. I think that should work well, I hope. Another comment from Mona says, we were in class, I was putting MXS equals heart, but some pleb girl how hate me for no reason just erasing it. Did I erase what you just put? So no, stop it, pleb. I want to swear, but I want to stay child friendly. Well, I mean, if you erased it, then that should just be a problem handled by you. It shouldn't be anyone else's problem. I mean, you were the one who erased it, so why should anyone else care? It doesn't really matter. I personally don't think it does. And your last comment says, or was that all of them? I think that was all of them. Yeah, that was actually all of them. So thank you for commenting, Mona. Oh, I did not mean to scroll like that. I just want to put it down like this strip. There we go. I think that looks a bit better in regards to walking around. Yeah, and then I can place like fences and borders and stuff, and maybe I can have an access place to here to start working on like the next area. Because also something I really want to do, I want to make a neighborhood. Because something important that I also have are these, I think they're all the way over here. Where would they be? Or maybe they're the first build. It's not the Sugar Gnome's hut. It's something else. I think it's the cookie houses. But where would they planning be? Would they be here? Am I an idiot? Am I losing track of stuff? It wouldn't be the Sugar Gnome's hut because the cookie house would be somewhere else. What the pleb is going? Have I lost the plot? I think I did. Maybe they're not in buildings. Maybe they're just in straight up layout. Like, give me a gander. Give me a check. I think it's these. Scroll. No? Oh, yes, they are. They're the cookies houses. Maybe I can make like a neighboring city over here just to try and make something work. But I want to figure out how I would work the layout. Maybe I can... Okay, maybe... Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I can place down the buildings, and then what I can do is I can try and make like buildings based around that? I don't know, but we're actually 17 minutes in, which I haven't even read the comment question of the day, and I'm not even halfway through these comments on the video, so I should probably get through them quickly. But for the comment question of the day, I guess for what I might do is, what is your favorite, I know it seems like kind of simplistic, but what is your favorite Cookie Run Kingdom class? And I'm pretty sure I've asked this before, but maybe some opinions have changed because I feel like some other cookies have released in the recent time since I last asked that and since I asked it now, because there are a multitude of classes. There's Archer, there's Bomber, there's Support, there's Healer, there's Magic, there's just Charge. There's like a solid amount of classes that really do differentiate the plumbing, the norm from Cookie Run Kingdom, which also is pretty good because, you can just think of like a good team combo to use and make you think like, what would work? Maybe this thing along with this thing? I don't know, it'd be kind of complex, but I would like to know what you all think, because personally, I think one of my favorite classes is the support class, because they can do a mix of things, and like, they do a good amount of damage, and like, they can either do a good amount of damage, they can give you a good amount of buffs, they can heal you, they can do a multitude of things, and I swear, each support class has a different style of doing it, and I genuinely like it when Cookie Run Kingdom does that, where it gives them their own, type of taste. And of course, you have Custer just enjoying the nice soda machine over there, hope you love it. But yeah. I would like to know down in the comments below, honestly. But with that being noted, maybe I can make the neighboring city over here so it's like kind of not in the area of like the wide public. Like this is like the big public city over here. So maybe I can make something just like around this area where it's kind of like nice. I mean, of course, Dark Forest is over here, so I really can't do anything about that. If I could, I would like to make it over on this like edge over here. But I guess this is the farthest that I can really put it. So... Because I would like to expand, but for me, to be honest, I can't until I upgrade the Cookie Castle. I don't know if anyone wants me to upgrade the Cookie Castle because of the necessary materials. But, I don't know, maybe you can let me know. Maybe it would be good to get some new cookie houses put in. But let's go ahead and put some of these down because I want to make these work. Okay, so let's think about this. This is the very back that you can put them. And while I do this, I guess I'll read some comments while I make this work. Michael Chang left a comment saying, a bismuth dragon. So you cannot tell me a bismuth dragon won't look incredible. Dude, I love bismuths. Like, plumbing bismuths are one of my favorite gems because I just love how colorful they are. No joke. Maybe I can have one kind of like alternating in regards to like, so like one right here and then like another like right here. But that would kind of like overlap each other, which is kind of problematic. Or maybe go back. I can move this over. And Yeah, but then again, wouldn't that be, like, weird in regards to, like, coinciding lawns? I don't know, I feel like maybe it could be, like, a dual house. Maybe there could be, like, a little pool there. I can make something work, I promise you. But whatever. It's something, and it may not be the best in regards to design, but but dang it, I can make something work, let me tell you. Yeah, sure, both just align them right there. And maybe I can make some go across each other, like a little, like, visiting, like... Oh, I can't. Great. Well, there goes my dreams. Maybe kind of like this? It's so odd how I really want these to be formed. Sir, I swear, it's more difficult than you think, I promise you. I would like to kind of like wrap it around everything, but sheesh, it's harder than it looks, I swear. We'll put one right there. Let's take a look at the current progress. Can we zoom out? Yes, we can. I guess this ain't the worst. I just thought some better position could be like managed. I don't know, but like maybe we could just put it like, there we go, neutrally, just like right here in these rows, because it feels like I'm kind of rush placing them, but like I'm trying to figure out like a good pathing to them to make sure they all work well. If only I could like rotate them to an even higher degree, but unfortunately I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that'd be good. And then I have 4 more that I can place. And then I guess maybe make these parallel. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Gotta make them match. They don't match, I'll be a failure. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is matched. And then I can post what? I'll post another one, like I guess in parallel to this one. I don't know how far I need to make them go though, because every single house is different, I swear. A little bit farther, I guess. In fact, let's turn this off real quick. In parallel to that, I will place this 2 back more. There we go. Another comment comes from Mola77 saying, "Whoa, this is weird. Post commentary sucks IMO." I know it sucks. Let me go through just a whole streak of comments while I'm at it. Playing Lunar Starflash left a comment saying, I wouldn't want a dragon that has all the elements. Ah, the cheat answer. I like your style. You come up with your own answers just like me. Playing champ move right there. I can only place down 2 more, which is surprising. Maybe just like round it about like this, or just like make it kind of similar. Maybe like this, and then boom. This seems like a weird way that I can put this, but I think this ain't too bad for what I have going for the city. Because I want to put these cookie houses down just so I can get those XP jellies too. So now what I want to do is I want to make a road that connects all of them together. That's the main important thing I do want to do. But Devon's Wallets left 2 things. Two things. One says a common question of the day because I like Lotus. Oh, water because I like Lotus. Okay, that's fair. Lotus Dragon Cookie is a pretty good cookie. And also, set a comment saying, legendaries can be ancient because the ancients are just old people, and ancients can be legendary because legendaries are the people or legends. What? Oh my, you could do this. What? I didn't know you could do this. What the heck? What was this a thing? Can I, is this with one house or is it all? Like, okay, let me check. I think it might be with all of them, man. That's what I'm scared about. No, you could do, oh my gosh. Upwards this, upwards this. Are you sure? Of course, the Vanilla Cream Mansion. Why the pleb not? And a Chaka Mansion. Ooh, these have different designs. Oh, they have different designs. Oh, this corner one could be the mansion, because it will be like a stand place, and then I'll have like different houses like next to each one. Maybe these ones can be like little important businesses, like a Dark Cacao Mansion and Jelly Holiday Mansion. Oh, I could also get a Starlight City Mansion. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll put a Jelly one right there, and I guess next to the Jelly one, I'll put down the maybe the Holiday one just for festivities, or Matcha. I'll put down the Matcha one. Oh, this is so cool. Nexo Mussy Master Nexo Musi Maker, I'm pretty sure it says that. It says, yes, the ancients can't really age properly while they're linked to their soul gems. Technically, all the ancients are older than their citizens. See the vanilla grandma in this innkeeper, yet they remain. Imagine being potentially immortal by age. If you were potentially immortal by age, that would be cool, but that would also be genuinely terrifying. Not even joking. I would probably just go like, oh, I don't want to stay like this forever. What the heck is going on? Okay, and yeah, this is how you turn off the ground, which I really want to do with all the buildings. So while I do that, let's read a comment from Lunar Starflash saying, I had a dream where Carol Cookie wasn't always one of the kindest cookies. What? I don't remember too much of the dream, so I'll explain it with all that I remember. She used to be a super famous pop star, I think, but was also one of the meanest cookies. Oh no, I already know what type of cookie you're assuming. Or I mean, what type of style of cookie that you're talking about. But was also one of the meanest cookies. However, she eventually realized what she was doing was wrong, and I think something happened that made her realize that. So she faked her death and did start anew. Or she did a new start. Even changed her looks and named herself to Carol Cookie. I don't remember her old name. Honestly, this would have been crazy if it was canon. I don't think that would be canon at all. But I feel like it would be cool for some cookie to go through that because, like, it would reveal some dark past about the cookie with, like, an entirely different name. Like, seriously, that would actually be pretty cool for what it's worth. I know it sounds like a dark story, but that is a really cool dream, I'll have to admit. Another comment comes from Kai-Chan Rose saying, or 5330, Kai-Chan Rose 5330 saying, okay, so I have Innkeeper Cookie twins. They're so handsome, and I love their voices. What do you mean you have them? You can't own them. I mean, if you're able to own those cookies, that would actually be very cool, because I feel like they'd be cool, like, co-op cookies that you could synergize by using both of them at the same time with. But still, I don't think you can use them now. Another comment comes from Arian Funhouse saying, common question, I was thinking an ice-type dragon. Ooh, that sounds cool. The ice-blue dragon reminds me of Elsa from Frozen and would freeze anyone who mocks me. Yes, use them against the bullies. Use them against the people who've done you wrong. They don't deserve any sort of compassion whatsoever. What do you mean? Okay, so are all those the, no, I gotta do these too. Yeah, I keep getting XP jellies up the wazoo. Oh, dang it. Okay, yeah, well placement, game. Nice. Okay, there we go. Boop. And this could have been way easy for me to do at this first place. There we go. Those are all the houses organized, and I guess I could set up like a little form of a road now. Maybe I could focus on how the houses look later. But there's a few comments from, well, I think there's only one comment from AGamer360 who says in one whole comment, oh my lord, they condense all their comment into one thing, which I guess that's a life hack that you can do, but still. But that, I won't be able to get to another video comment because it's about to reach 30 minutes. I guess I just have to do it. I guess I can go back to my old way of writing a very long comment. I'm going to separate via lines of underscore until I can only do 5 seconds. It will be better for me not getting a lot of notifications. Can they stop you using the event, the battling a boss and getting higher amount of damage? It's boring now. Common question of the day, I guess I can have a rock or light dragon. In my lore, I can have a character who's the moon deity, can turn to a dragon, and the sun counterpart can turn into a phoenix. Of course. Chiffon in French is rag/cloth, so I would have never known that. Apparently they are referred to as a rag and cloth. And I don't know why, but I want to get the platinum trophies in all the Kingdom Hearts games, and when I get those, it will be hard since it will take some requirements to get platinum trophies on those games. It is to play on the highest difficulty and not pressing continue after game over, meaning that I have to save every possible checkpoints. Yeah, that would take a lot of time. I want to play it for a Kingdom Hearts game. I have them. Well, I actually don't. It's actually my brother's, but I would like to play through them at some point. I think they'd be pretty interesting to go through. Let's see. Like some... Yeah, look at... Honestly, this works. It's like little roads, and then they can make them cross through here. And then, like, I could do is look straight up paths right here. Boop. It's not aligned? I want to align them. Ugh. Hate this. I guess I can make that work like that. And then... No. Okay, there we go. It's hard to do it like this. But I guess kind of like that, no. Try making everything work around here. And then round about it like this. And I guess in betwixt there. And make it round about like that. That's pretty good for what it is. I gotta scroll, but it won't let me. Great. Thank you, game. So I gotta save it like that. Then I have to move on over. There we go. This is probably not gonna be, yeah, it's not centered, of course. Well, whatever. Can't really do anything about it now, so I guess I have to go down. What? Oh no, I messed up, didn't I? Okay, like that. Maybe that can work? To some extent? Maybe I can put some decorations in betwixt there, honestly. I really have. Give me the grass patch. Bam. Nope. Bam. There we go. Okay, so the road has been accomplished, completed. I wonder if I can place anything else in to kind of complement the sides. No, that really wouldn't work. Maybe it's like a backyard area, actually, kind of. Like, put this right here. Maybe. Honestly, it doesn't look even too awful. But now, we actually have an area for cookie houses. I'm not sure if I should, like, kind of put in some of the gray walls just to, like, kind of separate them. But for what it is, it looks really good. Like, genuinely, I like this area, and I can slowly, like, connect it. The more that I make the villages, like, the more that I can slowly connect other stuff to them and make them work. But unfortunately, I won't be able to read the rest of the comments because I guess I was too sluggish and slow, and we're already basically like the 30-minute mark, which I'm sorry, but I'm going to read the last comment that's on this video. There's actually two more. One comes from Sonic Gamer saying, at the time of posting this comment, I finally caught up with the world exploration, which, good for you, because I know that the world exploration can take us all the amount of time, especially if you're not focusing on it, like, of course, how I am. But, whatever the case is, I'm still proud. Maybe I could just put something like a flower, like, kind of in the center right there. But I kind of do want to separate them. I don't know, it's hard, especially when it's like this. Difficulties after difficulties, just everywhere. But, I don't know. And the last comment comes from Spyro Smart Ent Official, who says, OMG, that Wyvern boss is really hard to get more scores than me. At 1446, well, I was thinking about the Darkness type dragon. The Black Dragon actually looks like the Ender Dragon from Minecraft. Of course it would, because if you think about a Black Dragon, what would you assume? Ender Dragon. Why not? But whatever the case is, I guess for what it is, I can work on the road more maybe in the next video. Because for now, we have basically a connecting village, and just for all the cookies to live, where they can slowly visit the populated, like, main central area now. So, which is actually very cool, because now that basically this main central area is finished, what I really want to do now, next, which is going to be important later on, is to go to the buildings, place down all of these other buildings where, like, you know, it's all this stuff, which might be complicated, but I think I can find areas for them. But whatever, I'll see what I can do. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!